Hello, welcome to the Math Bunker. This is Dr. Hein. Today we're asked to solve for x, then find the measure of the angle. And so we have two vertical angles. One is 5x plus 10, the other is 4x plus 22. And we're asked to find the measure. In other words, what degree of measurement is one of the angles? Okay, because vertical angles are congruent, they are equal to each other. We simply take the 5x plus 10, we make it equal to the 4x plus 22. Then the next thing we do, we solve for x. I want to isolate x. I want x to be by itself. I like to get rid of the smaller x. 4x is smaller than 5x, so I'll get rid of that first. I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. On the right side, it cancels out. On the left side, 5x minus 4x is 1x. Therefore, x is now isolated. X is by itself. Now, the next thing I want to do, I want to move the numbers the opposite direction. Because I chose to move the letters to the left, or the variables, I move the numbers to the right. The opposite of a positive 10 is negative 10. And again, what I do on one side of the equal sign, I do the same thing on the other. Because I subtracted 10 on the left side, I must subtract 10 on the right side. 22 minus 10 is 12. Therefore, x is 12. Now, we're asked to find the measure of one of the angles, okay? And so we simply plug it in. Wherever there's an x, we'll plug in the 12. And so let's say that I want to solve this angle, the 5x plus 10. I multiply 5x means 5 times a number. So 5 times 12. I'll plug in a 12 for x. And then I'll add 10. At the end, I'll add a plus 10. 5 times 12 is 60. And 60 added to 10, 60 plus 10 is 70. So therefore, this angle, I'll mark it in red, is 70 degrees. So if this angle is 70 degrees, the other angle is 70 degrees, but let's test it anyway. Okay, so I have 4x, which is 4 times a number, plus 22. 4 times x, which x is again 12. I'll plug in a 12. 4 times 12. 4 times 12 is 48. And then if I add 22, let's add 22 to it. If I add 22 to 48, I'll once again get 70. Therefore, it really doesn't matter which angle you plug in x for, you'll get the same measure because vertical angles are congruent. They're equal to each other. So if this top angle is 70 degrees, which it is, if this top angle is 70 degrees, this bottom angle, I'll mark it in red, it is also 70 degrees. And we really only have to solve for one of the angles. Again, that is how to solve for x and then find the measure of the angles. Thank you for joining me in the Math Bunker.